Hello and welcome back to the show. I'm going to tell you we're going to be talking about what happened when we took a customer's Windows 11 hard drive out of their machine for an upgrade and put it in their Windows 10 machine that was not hardware ready for Windows 11. Let's stay tuned. I'm going to show you what happened and the problems that we ran into. So stay tuned. I'm going to talk to you about that right now. So what basically happened is this, that my friend of mine had 3 PCs and Windows 10 PCs, and he bought himself 3 new brand new machines, but they only had 512 gigabytes of hard drive space. So on all 3 machines, he wanted to upgrade them to 2 terabytes. So we did that, we cloned their machines, but we had the 3 hard drives. And he says, hey, what do you think would happen if we took those 3 hard drives and put them in my Windows 10 machine, which are not hardware ready, where Microsoft says you can't do it? And I said, let's give it a try. What could happen possibly, right? This machine happens to be an i7-700. The TPM is 1.2, so it's not supported by Windows 11. But we did it. And guess what happened? Well, you know what happened. It worked. And I'll show you what happened. But then we ran into problems. And stay tuned for that. So everything seemed normal. Machine went through its checking devices, came up, installed, his password worked, everything was great. We had to sign into the internet and everything, the machine worked well, he could get into his files, everything was great. But the next thing blew our minds. He asked me, he said, hey, can we upgrade these machines, put the hardware a little bit better so that I can use them a little more effectively? And I said, well, what do you want to do? He says, one of them he wanted to install a new hard drive, a secondary hard drive, and the other one he wanted to upgrade the RAM. Well, we didn't think there was any big deal, right? How many times have you popped the cover off, popped an additional stick of RAM, or just slid out the old hard drive, put a new hard drive in, and then later on copy all your files back over to it? We didn't expect any problems, but we did have problems, and you're going to be blown by this. So amazingly, this message came up. I couldn't believe it. This is not a blue disk, and machine would not boot up. Tried to reinstall Windows 11, tried to install Windows 10 in the machine. It wouldn't do anything. And I put back the Windows 10 hard drive, and the machine booted up fine. So we knew it wasn't a hardware issue. We didn't know what just happened. So it was like insane. So I said, let me try cloning the drive. But then the drive itself was also wiped. It wouldn't boot up. In fact, I had to use a special program to restore the drive. And then we could use it again. That was insane. I thought, well, I guess Windows 11, Microsoft doesn't want us doing this. So he had a second machine, I said to you, with a different brand, different motherboard. And we said, well, let's see what, he says to me, could we replace the secondary hard drive? I said, sure. Pull the secondary hard drive out, slid it in, plugged it in, turned it on. Machine starts to boot up like everything else. And guess what happened? Same message. Well, apparently with 23.h2, they're already putting things in the software that if you're trying to get around there, you can't do that. This is what happens. Now, in this case, again, the same thing. I happen to have a special exterior drive, and I have special software that I was able to wipe the hard drive, reformat it, and then we cloned Windows 11 again and put it back, and guess what? It worked. So, Microsoft, come on, guys. You need to allow people with older machines to upgrade to Windows 11. You just can't kill the software. So, the bottom line is that Microsoft already, as you said, it on 24.h2, that they're going to kilo some machines that don't run certain processors. But there also seems like on 23.h2 they installed something into the software that if you do get around the installer and then you try to make hardware changes to that PC that Windows 10 machine that you're now running Windows 11 on, it seems to kill. Not only does it doesn't boot up, but it also kills the hard drive that you're using it on. And that's insane. I hope this information has been helpful to you. Have you had problems like this yourself? Put it in the comments. Grandpa loves to hear about it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that $ sign if you want to contribute to the channel. It helps me keep making more videos for you. And until next time, this is your Grandpa KC. He loves you. I'll be back with more videos, more tech reviews, and more tech solutions in the future. Check out our other stuff. Have a great day.